Well, it is unfortunate that even up to this time, we're still looking for the dead bodies of those that, died at the NSAS protest at the Lekki toll gate. Because, of course, we know that the government has been hiding a lot of things from the public, especially now that the outcry from Nigerians have actually attracted, attention from international bodies and all of that. And this has really caused, tension a bit in for the government. And, there's been a panel sitting at the Lagos state, and they've been looking for the bodies of some of the NSAS protesters that died at the Lekki toll gate. Remember that the army said they did not shoot anyone, that nobody died. And, some of the protesters that were there on that day said that actually a lot of the protesters died on that day, that even brought them forward to police officers that killed the NSAS protesters. But our governments have always said nothing like that happened, that they need proof of dead bodies to really agree that such happened on that day. And they've been visiting some of the hospitals in Lagos just to be sure of the event on that particular day. Anyway, I'll give you more details as to what is happening here, because, of course, there's a very big alarming issue that says that the mainland hospital has not allowed the bodies at the mortuary to be checked if indeed there are any NSAS protesters' dead bodies right there. And it says here that we're not allowed to release bodies of NSAS protesters, mainland hospital. Well, more details will come to you, but I'm very sure that you should stay tuned and enjoy this. But before then, if you have not subscribed, please ensure you hit the subscribe button and also give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to turn on your notification bell so that you get notified anytime we drop a new video. All right, it says right here that the management of Mainland Hospital Lagos says it received a directive from the State Ministry of Health not to release corpses of suspected NSAS protesters. It also says that our correspondent visited the Mainland Hospital after the chief coroner of Lagos State, Mrs. Mojisola Dada, via a public announcement, directed relatives who had lost loved ones between October 19th and 27th to visit Lagos State University Teaching Hospital to identify and claim bodies of their loved ones. The NSAS protest had lasted between October 7th and 20th in Lagos and several other states of the Federation. While the protest lasted, relations, friends, and associates of missing persons claimed their relations had either been killed or held incommunicado by security agents. Of particular concern was the Lekki tollgate shooting of Tuesday, October 20th, where peaceful NSAS protesters were shot at by security agents, leading to yet to be ascertained number of casualties. The shooting incident had attracted national and international outcry, with the Lagos state and federal governments being urged to unravel the identity of the shooters who deployed them. The public notice by the Lagos state coroner did not, however, state if the bodies that had been scheduled for release also included those of those persons who died during the NSAS protest. It reads in part, this is to notify the general public that the Chief Coroner of Lagos State, Honorable Justice M.A. Dada Mrs. pursuant to Section 15, Coroner System Law of Lagos State, 2015, the pathology team would want all those who have lost loved ones between 19th to 27th of October 2020, that is next of kin of the victims, to provide relevant information that would assist the identification exercise. The next of kin should kindly contact the Department of Pathology and Forensic Medicine, Lagos State University Teaching Hospital, Lasut, Oba Akinjobi Way, Ikeja, for the identification exercise of the deceased. When our correspondent visited the mainland hospital mortuary in Yaba, Lagos on Friday, the front desk staff said there was a clear directive from the state government for diners, morgue attendants to release only the bodies of those who died before and after the NSAS protest. When our correspondent spoke with the medical director of Mainland Hospital, Dr. Abimbola Bowale, he maintained what the mortuary attendant had said. It is only the Commissioner of Health or even Mr. Governor that can release the body to you, sir. So you will have to contact him, he said. All efforts to reach the Commissioner of Health, Professor Akin Abayomi, the Director of Public Affairs at the State Health Ministry, Mr. Tubosun Ogumbawo, were unsuccessful. Well, obviously, you can see that the government is actually playing pranks on Nigerians because they said the directive that was actually given was that those who died between 19th to 27th should be checked if you have relatives or loved ones that have been missing between 19 to 27. And now people are going to check and they are saying that anyone that died within the period of the NSAS protest should not be checked. That is to tell you that there are some things that are really fishy that must come out. And I know that God will actually do this all by himself, because really the way the Nigerian government is going, it is really painful and pathetic that it has to get to this level where they have to deny all that happened on the 20th of October. And Nigerians have said that they would never forget that day, because it is a day to remember, where the same people that Nigerians thought would be securing their lives and properties actually came out and used live bullets on peaceful protesters asking for the rights of good governance and even better living in their own country. And now that the Lagos state government is refusing to even attend to some of the panelists and others who requested for the bodies of these people, it is only getting messier. And the messier it gets, they never thought that there would be an end to this matter. But I'm very sure this matter would actually drag for a long time. But definitely, I am very sure that at the end, justice must prevail. It might take a bit of time, it might take a longer time, but definitely justice is going to prevail, because this is something that has to do with lives. And a lot of families have been looking for their loved ones that lost their lives on that day of the Lekki massacre. And they are yet to find where they are, if they were actually shot and killed at the protest ground, or they got missing somewhere else or something. But we hope that these bodies will not be moved away from Lagos State, because this government is so desperate that they can do anything. They can begin to move some of those bodies away from Lagos State to other states. Well, we hope it doesn't get to that. But that is it from here, guys. Thank you for listening. Whatever you have to say, don't forget to drop it in the comment section, and always give this video a thumbs up. Do have a pleasant time. Bye for now.